Hi, Marco.
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, my name is David from M.A.A.C and just first and foremost, I just want to say, been a fan of yours since back in the day and for, with Kiltro and
Yeah.
Undisputed 3. So it's finally so great to finally meet you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So what was your first reaction to landing this role in one of the best, action franchise ever?
It's just a wild, man. It was wild. Like I didn't know it was dreaming. I didn't know it was real. I was like, I'm gonna wake up in a little bit, so I just am gonna enjoy this moment. You know, when you're kind of dreaming and you kind of feel that you're dreaming, so you kind of don't want to wake up, kind of that thing. So that was it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Yeah.
So we actually interviewed your good friend and co-star Scott Adkins last week, and he told us a funny story how you both actually got the role at the same time, but you couldn't tell each other.
Oh
Can
yes.
can you tell us your side of that funny story?
Yeah, that was funny. I was walking in Pan Pacific and with Scott, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Do you have something going on?" I was like, "Yeah, but I don't know if I could talk about it." And I was thinking, "Hmm, damn, I got something I could talk about too." But I was so excited, and I couldn't believe that it was real. And I was like, "Should I say it or should?" Yeah, and maybe he's in the same. And I was thinking, maybe yes. And then I don't know, I think I told him first, I don't remember, but then he said it and I'm like, oh my God. Like we were like in shock, but we were both in that moment that we didn't know it was gonna happen. So
Right, right.
we couldn't like kind of celebrate because we were like, we knew we were talking with Chad, but the thing was not done yet. So you always like, this is gonna happen or not. It's gonna. So we were like that, walking, like all like nervous with all this anxiety. It was so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so great. So well, anyways, we got to talk about how you got to share the screen, with action legends, Hiroyuki Sanada and the one and only Donnie Yen. So can you tell us a bit about your experience working with them?
Man, it was amazing, man. He just is such a nice person, man. He was very professional, and we kind of have a little exchange, and we rehearse it very carefully, and so while we catch it up really quick, and amazing, man, amazing. It was such an honor, to to work with him. And then of course Donnie was so cool. We also have a little moment there, and we have more acting moments with Donnie. A lot of like, I was not very nice to Donnie in my character, right? That
Right.
was fun. That was fun, that was fun thing. um yeah, man, it's just amazing what I could say as a martial artist. Imagine you grow up being inspired by his movies, and suddenly having him there and sharing with him in this amazing movie. For me, it was just an honor, man. I'm so thankful. Uh, what can I say, man? It's just these moments that you're out of words. You're out of words to express what you can feel. I'm so excited. How to be part of this, and I cannot wait to see the people to see this. You know.
And how cool was it to have that little, a little fight that you had with him with Donnie? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. To coordinate that, and it was kind of in between improvise and like we had a choreo, but then he wanted to change it for his character. So it was like he's very so into his character, so he's very feeling the moment, and so you got to be ready to improvise. You got to be ready. You got to be there. So he wants to change it. You got to just go. So it's pretty cool. I love that. I love that.
Right. Well, that's like the Hong Kong style, huh?
Yeah,
A lot
yeah.
of improvising.
Yeah, man, and I love that. It was fun, man.
That's awesome. And of course, we have to mention Keanu. That fight you had between you and Keanu in the middle of Paris with all the cars, driving around you. I mean, that whole set piece is just amazing. So, can you tell us, how long that took to film?
Man, yeah, that took a couple of days, man. It was big, man. A lot of focus. You got a lot of all the cars coming around. You gotta hit your mark because you have cars going all over. And then when we did the exchange with Keanu, man, it was cool because you know, first time working with him, you don't know how to go, you know, how fast you can go and all that. And then he's like, we did the first one, and then you can give me some more. Oh, okay. Boom, bah. You can give me some more. I'm like, oh, really? So, man, he likes, you know, he's such an amazing screen fighter, man. He likes the hits, he likes the impact, he likes to feel the as real as possible, you know. So that was awesome, man. That was all just I was just surprised, you know, like wow, man. Wow, like his level in martial arts, man. Because
Wow.
we as martial artists always think, oh, you know, he's an actor that just trained for the movies. But
Right.
man, he's been training with the best of the best for many, many years for all the movies he's done. He's
Right.
such a big fan of martial arts that, man, he's like, man, you know, it's amazing, amazing, man. And the same thing with the way he drives and the way he shoots. It's just, he's the real John Wick, you know what I'm saying? Like for real,
Yeah.
like, he's doing it on set, you know. Every,
Yeah. I saw some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I did see like hitting him, like he's taking the hits. It's pretty
yeah,
pretty
yeah, he's
crazy.
taking the hits, man. Like it's amazing. Like, you know, wow, man. For me, it was amazing experience, man. What can I say? To see Chad working with him and these two kids passionate with the like, so passionate about making these genre films for the fans, you know, with that love, you know, to it's just amazing. And with that expertise of Chad, like being a stuntman, being a true martial artist, to be able to see,
Mhm.
grab the camera and show you the way that it's supposed to be seen, because he's been there, you
Right.
know,
Right.
he's been there, so he understands what you need to be feeling on this beat, on this fall, on this choreo. So the way what he sees on that monitor, it's a lot of people that could see it, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Dude, that's it's so awesome to have, like, to work with a director that understand that's been there and done that, like being a stuntman and everything, and they
Yeah,
know like everything about action. So it's pretty
yeah,
cool.
pretty cool, man.
Mhm. And you did have a few scenes working with the dogs. Can you tell
Yeah,
me
yeah.
your experience with that, like working with those dogs?
Yeah, man, that was wild, man. Because I've never worked with the dogs before in a movie, and of course, it's just, you know, they're very well trained, but at the same time, you never know when, like, oh, if he's gonna make a mistake. You don't know, like you never work with animals like that. So I've never. So it was like, you know, I'm doing these attacks, like they really go at you, like
Uh-huh.
you see them like, okay, we're gonna do the first, like when we're rehearsing this, and then they bring the dog, and the dog is like, and then the saliva, it's like dripping, you know, and he just
Uh-huh.
want to get you, and you're like looking there, like, oh my, like damn, I hope he doesn't miss his thing, you know, because they put us like a green thing, you know, so they are trained
Uh-huh.
to attack that, but in your head is all the time like, hey man, like you're like, hey man, make sure, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that is pretty cool. A lot of adrenaline, man.
So it was you taking those bites? It was you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did all that. Yeah, yeah, of course, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was fun, man.
Yeah. Well, throughout the whole movie, I mean, there's almost 3 hours, and it's just action from beginning to end. Which would you say is your favorite scene to do? Your favorite scene to film?
It's tough, man. It's tough because each scene has so unique and it's so different, because you have different elements. Like, for example, the stairs, it's a big challenge, you know.
Hmm.
That was a challenge to do, like to be fighting on those stairs and finding like the slide and how to, like, that's so fun to do, so different, you know. And then the the runabout with the cars, man. All that thing going on around you when you're fighting, and then the coordination with the drivers, that's a big challenge. It was awesome. And the Osaka one, all the people fighting at the same time and coming up to you with the swords, and it's just,
It's
man,
amazing.
so each scene, it was so cool. It's hard to say, you know, it's hard to say.
Yeah, like the action is great, but I also have to say like how like just how gorgeous and beautiful the film looks.
It's amazing. It's amazing, man. It's really, like, I was shocked when I saw the movie. I cannot wait to see it again, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too. I'm gonna go see it again for sure. But last question. But as you know, as we all know, the great Lance Reddick passed away, a few days ago. And I believe you did share like one scene with him, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
able to. Yeah, I mean, so unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very like,
I did share with him a little bit. He was such an amazing human being, I'm sure wherever he is, when he sees the movie, he's gonna be proud, when he sees all the audience reacting and all that, because he was just an amazing. I'm sure he would enjoy a lot. He's gonna enjoy it a lot to see
yeah,
what he did, man. Amazing character, amazing human being, and I'm sure that's the people love him, because of that, and he's a memorable character of all the franchise.
yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Sure, yeah. Well, anyways, we want to thank you so much, Marco, for your time, and I personally can't wait to see it again, and I can't wait to see your other projects too, like Fist of the Condor. So hopefully we can talk about that, next time too.
Yeah,
So,
man, I would love to, man. And I got, Feast of the Condor actually was the trailer that I gave to Chad, sorry, to Jeremy,
mhm.
to JJ. I
Ah,
gave Feast of the Condor to JJ, and JJ connect me with Chad. So that's yeah, we'll find time to talk about it. But that's like my love letter to martial arts, and I'm so happy that it's going to be out for you guys to see it at Haya through Well Go USA. So it's going to be soon happening.
awesome, awesome. We can't wait, Marco, and thank you so much again.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.